Oh boy. Okay. Okay. We're going off. We've got some things to do. So, a couple more heads ups. Plural heads ups. Heads ups in the twofold variety. For one, this is going to be the first thing we do, and we'll come back to the second heads up later. But yeah, I got a bit of a guardian angel in the comments section. You know, Solar Sail again coming in to save my ass once again, as he tends to do. I always say he. I just assume gender. I do that a lot. I just assume there's no women on the internet, because I mean, why would there be? But Solar Sail came to my rescue once again, and gently reminded me that, oh hey, we're looking for a fucking escape pod in Dark Bramble. Maybe should be looking for a distress signal. Maybe that will be sensible. Look for a distress signal in Dark Bramble, and then we'll find that. So yeah, okay, that's on me. That's on me. I was a bit thick on that one, but you know what? Now that we know that, we're gonna go find the remaining thing that we need to find in Dark Bramble. Escape pod the third. And then there's something else I want to tackle, but we'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to that once we're done here. I'm hoping to check off Chekhov's gun, both of these two hot new ideas by the end of this episode, which should, in theory, give us a completed little star map thing, or near enough completed. Anyway, distress beacon. Anyone? That way? Crazy that, innit? Who'd have thought? I know there's an anglerfish around here somewhere, so I have to be pretty careful here. But I mean, with this hot new information, I'm not going to say we're never going to come back to Dark Bramble again, because I'm pretty certain I need to bring the core from the Ashtrim project to the vessel, because it looked suspiciously like that was going to be the case. So I'm not going to say we're going to be done with this place forever, ever and ever, but we're certainly going to be at a slightly better position with it, you know? Right, in we go. Oh, this is the big spinning room, right? With the big spinning rock. I don't think there are were there anglerfish in here? There might have been. I can't even remember anymore. We were called into here. Oh. Is it just in this room? That's not a light that it's pointing me to. That's just like... That's just another part of the room. Unless there's a warp tunnel that isn't visible from the entrance. That's always possible, I suppose. I'm not sure the one for the vessel was, to be fair. This way. I know there's anglerfish in this room, so I'm being careful, but... Well, this looks relevant. Not quite sure what it is yet, but it looks relevant. Yeah, okay, this was right here the whole time. Fucking hell. Good job, Joe. Well spotted. Away that beacon now. I think we found it. I think we've done sufficient findings here. Cool. Cool. There's probably not going to be a lot in here, to be fair, but it might just be a little bit more information for my purposes. We're just going to have to just leave the ship floating here, aren't we? We're not going to have anywhere safe to park it. That's fine. That's fine. It shouldn't go far. And if it does go far, then fuck this game, frankly. And all that it's done to me. Let me in. There we go. Hello. Hello there. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We held out as long as we could here, but the pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Our best chance at survival is to return to the vessel to either repair the damage or, more probably, await rescue. Seka, is the message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be done in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. Okay. So this lot just went back to the vessel, I take it. Interesting. These were the dudes who were back on the vessel trying to send a message out and getting no responses. Escape Pod 3 vessel has been mortally injured. Can you mortally injure a vessel? Is it a living thing? Maybe it is, I don't know. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Now launching Escape Pod 3. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. I'm trying to read. Significant damage to pod detected. Navigation error, life support error, propulsion error, environment. Nope. Scanning external environment, scan complete. Gravity not detected, breathable air not detected, multiple life forms detected, potentially hostile, verdict do not exit pod. There is a new problem. Our equipment is detecting 2 distinct beacons from the vessel, but it isn't possible for the vessel to be in 2 different locations at the same time. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. We're nearly out of time already. Din, the vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone and all will be lost. We will follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. But suppose that beacon is false? We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the 2 beacons, Din. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. Maybe we'll try following that trail of lights. That could be interesting. Emergency escape hatch. Maybe that's like another way of finding the vessel. You follow the trail of lights from here. That probably would have been a lot easier than the way I did, but the way I did worked for me. I should probably go back and get my ship, but you know, I don't care. With this game, like, death is a minor inconvenience. And considering the other thing I want to do is kind of far away anyway, like, I don't know. Seems like it would be just as quick to die and go back from that way rather than to try anything silly. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, they got a distress beacon from a seed. Oh, that's a shame. They didn't get back to the vessel. I'm aware my dog's barking in the background. I don't know how well that's being picked up. I will have to deal with him in a minute, but let me just get this shit dealt with. To any who come here searching for us, we followed one of the 2 beacons from the vessel to this place, but now we can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within the thorny seed. Yet the opening is far too small for even a single nomad to fit through it, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our doing. To be so close to the location of the vessel and still so far is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we will be unable to hear it. There is nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods are able to reach relative safety. Oh, they were, for a time. They're all dead now, but they did alright for a bit. Aside from one. Aside from that one dude who lives on the quantum moon. He's having a good time. He's loving life. So, yeah, I mean, I guess if we were to bop a scout through here, that would give us a path to the vessel. But we can't. I know it said there was still stuff to see on the vessel, but I know we're going to have to go back there eventually anyway, so I'm not sure there's any point trying to track it down now. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, what else are we doing, right? We could return to the vessel, or we could just die, or leave, and go do the other thing I wanted to do. Let's just let's just do this. There we go. Cool. Excellent. Fine. Everything's swell. Hey, look at that. Everything clues together. That would be the Namai grave then. That thing that I for some reason discovered from the vessel, even though I clearly couldn't see it. That was a bit ass backwards, but whatever. That would be what I just found there, would be the Namai grave. And look how filled in all this is now. It's literally just the shit over here. Still don't quite know why the whichever module that is, the one that I actually explored, is still a question mark, but I'm not going to question it. It seems to be questioning itself. It seems to be having a bit of an identity crisis, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want to put any more upon the poor thing. I guess we'll we got 2 signals from the scout, which is hella interesting. But yeah, I guess we'll sort of mosey over towards the vessel just for something to do. I didn't really get as much time with it as I would have hoped because of the whole you know, universe ending business. Oh, okay, well I guess I'm dying. That's fine. If you come in that at a bad angle, you basically have 2 choices. You either try to correct your trajectory and get eaten, or you just float into an anglerfish, which I know they're not good at seeing and mostly handle their navigation through hearing, but I imagine if something thwacked into the side of their face, they'd probably acknowledge that. So yeah, that was not a good position to be in, but it's fine. As I say, I'm perfectly fine with that being the end of that little run. We're gonna go for the other. I don't know why I'm suddenly talking like a West Country farmer, but there we go. I guess this just happens sometimes. I am gonna go head for Giant's Deep because there's the other thing I needed to impart upon you fine folks is that I am weak. I'm weak, and I just couldn't spend any more time trying to figure out where I went wrong. So I looked up how to get into the core of the Giant's Deep. And you know what? You know what? I was right. The whole fucking time I was right. You do get inside a jellyfish. That's what you do. The only thing is, right, I approached it from slightly the wrong angle. Apparently you need to get beneath the jellyfish and swim up into it rather than just flying in from sideways. That's all I got wrong. And because I'd already written that concept off, because I'd already failed it a couple of times and just assumed I couldn't get into the jellyfish, I never would have got that at this point. I never would have got it. Like never. Like literally never. I wouldn't have tried it again. Why would I? I'd already written it off. So, yeah. I'm fucking glad I looked it up, honestly. Because, let's face it, I did solve it myself, right? I did. Honest I did. Honest, governor, I did. I used my context clues. I knew I had to get into a jellyfish. It was just my angle of approach that was wrong the whole time. Where the fuck is the down tornado? One of you lads, isn't it? You're all up tornadoes. It'll be one of the ones around the... that one. So yeah, I have now, what, had 2 hints and 1 straight up, like, give in and look at a walkthrough in this playthrough, which makes me kind of sad, because I really did feel like I was doing a good job of doing this blind. Might have been taking me a little while, but I was getting there, but no, fucking hell, I would have just been here forever if I hadn't, so... You know, you just gotta roll with the punches. You win some, you lose some. Hello, Mr. Jellyfish. You apparently need to, like, be literally... This is going down right now, and it's kind of hard to get below it, but I'm gonna try. You need to be, like, right down in the tendrils. I guess the spiky bits are electrified, but this bit in the middle isn't. I guess with a bit more study and analysis, I might have got this, but it becomes pretty clear really when you look at it which bits are electric and which bits aren't. I assume that big fucking tidal wave of electricity was us entering the core. Can I go back down now? Is it safe in here? Ship's log updated. Neat. Well, this is dark. This is dark and sinister. I assume we want to be heading for that. I'm assuming that's our probe tracking module over there. Hey there, buddy. Hi there, friend. Can I come inside? I hope you have oxygen in there. I mean, I know I'm doing alright for it right now, but I want to have time to investigate my surroundings and not feel like I'm up against it, you know? Not looking at my watch going, yeah, you know, another 3 minutes until I die. It's quite nice to have a bit more freedom than that. Okay, awesome. Awesome. How intact it is. That's nuts. The module that was like just up in space shooting things fucking caved in on itself, but the one that plummeted into the core of a planet seems kind of fine. Seems to be having a good time. Okay, what does this do then? Should we read before we play with things? We should probably read before we burp in the middle of a sentence. Play with things, shouldn't we? That's probably do the research, then touch the buttons, you know? Okay, we can project into the launch module. What the fuck? What just happened? Oh, I made some words appear. Okay, we'll look at that in a minute. Okay. Yeah, we don't really need to do that. We've seen the launch module. It's not in a great state. We can project to the ash twin. Whatever good that'll do us. Hi, ash twin. How you doing? Having a fun time? Still don't get what the 3 masks represent. I don't really understand that. I feel like that means there are three dudes tied to the masks, which would be me, presumably, right? That one dude on the quantum moon, so who's the third? Does that mean there's someone else alive out there? Maybe. Maybe that's what that means. Anything to report from here? Anything we've not read over here? I have exciting news, Privet. The Astron project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Raimi is adding some finishing touches here and she'll be finished soon. Are you in the orbital probe cannon? Well, we are. The probe tracking module is ready to record and I feel like I've read all this. Ship's log updated. Maybe I haven't. Let's keep going. We are. The probe tracking module is ready to record and launch each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about the cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. I've definitely read this. Once the probe determines the location of the eye of the universe, I'll send another alert directly to you and Raimi. Yeah, we've read that. I don't know why the ship's log updated, but I've definitely read that. Because these are the same things. These are just projecting words from other modules and shit, and we read all this in the other modules, I believe. I do so believe. Alright, you. Explain coordinates for the eye of the universe? Retrieving stored data from Ash Twin. What? No, don't, no, I wasn't. Do you really think I was done up there? Do you think that was all I wanted to see? This? Is the... Stop! Stop! I don't want to play this fucking game of back and forth, this cat and mouse game of bullshit. I just want to read what things say. Are these the coordinates for the eye of the universe? Is that what these are? I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what that means, but let's just... No, you come back, I'm not done. You go in the hole. Yeah? Okay. Oh, I guess these are all the directions the probe went, and then it found it. Shit. Receiving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched. Oh! Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the area of the universe found by probe 9354. I get it now! I fucking understand! That's why the Ash Twin project. They were doing this every 22 minutes. Every 22 minutes they launched off a probe. The same probe. They could only build one, because it took a whole lot of fucking energy, the whole sun station thing and all that. And every time it failed to find the eye of the universe, they just reset and tried again. They went back in time 22 minutes and tried again. And it's been doing that like 9,000 odd times until it actually just... That is a great way of finding things. I mean, obviously it wouldn't work in real life because we don't have time travel, but just launching something in a random direction repeatedly until you strike gold, you can't fault the logic, right? Receiving data from this probe, visualizing current trajectory for this probe. Well, that wasn't the one that found it, right? That was just a probe. Okay, so I guess the relevant thing here is that at some point, one of these iterations found the eye of the universe. That's the relevant thing. And return these coordinates, but by that point the Nomai were, you know, kind of no longer able to get here. I don't know how... I'm actually gonna, like, draw this. I don't know if we're gonna have it in a log somewhere. I don't know if we even need to remember it, or if it's just one of those things where it's assumed that our character does. But even so, this seems very important, and I want to keep hold of it. There we go. That's a good drawing. That's a good drawing if I do say so myself. Match those symbols perfectly. Sweet. So, I guess all that needs to be done now is to piece everything fucking together. I kind of want to leave if that's cool. Can I leave? Getting out this door is far more difficult than I was expecting. It keeps trying to flip me. Don't flip me, let me out. Thank you. I mean, obviously I'm intrigued to see what happens if I bring the Ash Twin core to the vessel in Dark Bramble. That seems important. Hang on. So theoretically, right? Theoretically, we take the core to the vessel that powers the vessel. One would assume, yeah. Really hard to tell when you're escaping this place. Sort of have to wait for the big burst of electricity, I suppose. That powers the core. There was also a load of fucking, like, Rubik's Cubes I could play with in the core. So maybe if I somehow enter this code somehow into the vessel, power it up. Because I mean, I can't enter these coordinates into my ship. My ship doesn't have that capability, but excuse me, video game, could you not fucking launch me over a hole that I didn't want to be launched over? I keep getting moved around in here. It's almost like I'm inside a living creature. I might just live in here, to be honest. Fuck everything else. It's quite nice in here. You can occasionally clip through the wall a little bit, but that's fine. Are we out? Have we been out this whole time? I might just die, you know. Something's about to... There we go. Some electricity is happening now. So I guess one way or the other we'll leave now and see which side we're on. Yep, I thought so. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, fuck it, I might just die. It's honestly just the quickest way of getting around. Oh, you can also just swim through and that's fine. Where's my ship? Yo, ship. Yo, ship. You seem kind of far away. What happened? What happened while I was gone? You didn't perchance get sucked into a tornado and launched into space, did you? That wasn't what happened, was it, ship? 'Cause that's that makes things a bit inconvenient for me, honestly. Oh boy. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna go ahead and die. So what I'm thinking, right? Just because, like, we've got all this information and I can't think what else we could possibly do with it. Kill me! Is we start again, we rush to the Ash Twin. We grab the core as quickly as possible. I mean, we have to wait for the fucking towers to unearth, so quickly as possible is relative. But then once we've got that, we go straight for the Dark Bramble. Right? So far, so good. Once we're at Dark Bramble, slap the core in. Hopefully we can get there without getting eaten by anglerfish. God, that's going to be a fucking pain in the arse. But we'll hopefully get there without getting eaten by anglerfish. We'll drift casually into a nice, nice comfortable spot with the vessel. And, yeah. We'll slap everything together. I mean, I'm still, like... I have these symbols, but I'm still not certain that I know what to do with them, but... grasping at straws at this point, you know? And I know there were those weird things that I didn't really understand that popped up after I started playing around near the core. I didn't have enough time, was the thing. I didn't have enough time with the fucking vessel to really uncover its secrets, but we're gonna take a gamble. Because according to my star map, we have all the information we're gonna get. There's nothing else to be uncovered, really. If we can power up the vessel, give it the coordinates to the eye of the universe, it might just take us where we need to be. Oh fuck, I hate landing on this planet. It's got such low gravity, it just doesn't want to bring you in half the time, you know? I don't even think the tornado started yet, we're so early. We're so early to the Ash Twin. I need to put my ship somewhere where it's not going to get consumed. Yeah, look, there's no link yet. It's got to be starting up pretty soon, though, right? It's nuts that this place has turned out to be such a core of everything. The Ash Twin, that is. I can remember when I first landed here, it was just like, oh yeah, there's fucking nothing here. How little did I know at the time, eh? How little did I know. Like, genuinely, this game as a whole has been kind of like that for me. I honestly thought I'd be done with this game in maybe 10 episodes at the most. Probably less. But we'd fly around, we'd spot a few things, everything would just be pieced together, and it would go really smoothly and really, really quickly. But there's a lot. There is a lot in this game. It's a lot more than I ever expected, and you know, that's very cool. I'm still not exactly on board with Dark Bramble, and I don't think I ever will be, but even that, once you know its secrets, I guess, becomes a bit less of an asshole. I'm trying to find somewhere to put this ship where I'm pretty certain it won't be in the path of the sandstorm. I think here should be okay. Hopefully. Just needs to be like off the main drag, you know? I had to wait for a bit of the sand to disappear before we could find out where the main drag even was, but I think I just spotted one of the towers emerging. I could have just looked at the map. And I don't use the map enough. That's my problem. Because the towers are on the equator. So all I had to do was not put it on the equator. Pretty simple, really. Right, so we'll just pace the equator until towers 1 and 2 start popping up. Speak of the devils. I'm still not 100% I know how to do this, honestly. I'm still not that confident in my capability of doing this teleport. Like, my assumption, and of course, assuming, us, you, me, we've all heard that proverb. My assumption is that I just need to sort of wait until the sandstorm is overhead and then step in. Because the teleporter doesn't activate until it's like already overhead, and I was getting sort of sucked up in the periphery of the sandstorm before it was activating. I think. God, I hope I don't have enough oxygen for this. Is this? Are these the rooms, or do we have to go another floor down yet? I think we have to go another floor down yet, don't we? Shit. These take a while to come out. Shall we move the ship a bit closer? Hello. Big sandstorm there. Map is so useful. I really do not use it enough. Although I don't think we can see it while we're in the ship, right? Am I wrong on that? I'm not certain it's visible while you're in the ship. Let's find out. Yep, just immediately disappears. Oh well, we can get some hint of where we need to go just by looking at the towers. Oh look, there's the towers. We'll go to those, shall we? That's a good idea. This is a slightly better place to be parked, I think. We're full on fuel somehow, I don't know how. We're full on oxygen, everything's good. Cool. Right, Towery boys. Let's see what you got for me. Bridge bit to come in, so it should just be a little bit lower. Might, if we're lucky, be able to do it on the next tornado pass. Very nice colour. A yellow-pink combo. Good exterior design. Not the sort of colour you'd want on your walls in your kitchen, but you know, looks quite nice on the outside of a building. Like a faux sandstone sort of look. Come on, tornado! I haven't got all day. I haven't got much time at all, really. 22 minutes in total in each cycle. I really hope this works. I'm gonna be so mad if this doesn't work. We are safe here, right? Yeah, cool. if it turns out I never actually cracked the code of this. It just let me in because it pitied me last time. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, cool. Right. Fucking speedrun. None of this is interesting to me. I've seen it all before. All of it, you fools. All of it. I've been here in 1,000 different lifetimes. Well, one other lifetime. But that doesn't change anything. I know it all. I believe it all. We need to turn off the gravity is what we need to do. Silly me. Hang on. Right. No, you come with me. Come on, I'm trying to do this quickly. I don't have a lot of time. I've got to float very slowly through dark bramble yet. There we go. And give me that core. Oh god, I hope this is right what I'm doing. How do I get back? Can I just step into this? Yeah, okay, cool. Rad. Right, to the ship. Oh, fuck. Things have changed here in the fucking couple minutes I was away. Jesus Christ. Doesn't take long, does it, on the Ash Twin? Entire topography changes in fucking seconds. Let's just be off. I'm assuming I still have the core in my hand, despite the fact I am now flying a ship. Is that the fucking dead music? Or is this just music that's playing because it knows I'm on the right course? It sounds a lot like the game over music, but surely not yet. Surely not yet. I've only... like, yeah, the fucking Ash Twin's only half uncovered yet. This isn't game over music. Stop playing it. It's giving me anxiety. I don't like it. Here's a slight remix, isn't it? It's got that sort of little arpeggio bit in the background. It's mixing things up a bit, but absolute dicks for playing this now. They knew what they were doing when they added this fucking remix of the game over music into their fucking gameplay. They knew exactly what they were doing. Okay, so first we had to head to the orange. That's our first goal. If I can remember how to find the fucking vessel now. It was just in the place I've been dubbing the nest, the place with all the anglerfish. It was just in there, right? I just needed to like discredit a few of the other lights, and then find the remaining one. I don't feel like I'm getting any closer to this. If anything, I feel like I'm getting further away. Why am I getting further away? Is it safe to fucking... I really don't want to fuck up now. What with... Oh, hello. Yeah, I definitely cannot use my engines at all, so I guess we're just floating for a bit. Okay, cool. Oh, fuck's sake. Knowing I'm on a time limit as well. This is so fucking stressful. Where's the fucking anglerfish? Over there. I need to get away from that. That is goal number 1 here. And then we need to realign ourselves with the orange and head that way. I know there is another one that gets you to the orange in a more roundabout way, which might be easier to navigate to without upsetting that big boy. I don't know, but once again, time limits. Okay, we can very gently slide this way a bit. That didn't seem to upset him. Good. Oh, that was a bit more force than I intended to apply there. fine. He's still not upset. Still hear the fucking sad boy music going. The, oh, by the way, the sun's about to explode music, just in the background. It's so intentional and it's such a dick move. Can't see the anglerfish still. Am I safe to just give myself another little boost? Trying to do this as gently as possible, but trying to get the right amount of push on an analog stick isn't always the easiest thing in the world. Right. Okay. To make sure we come into this at the right angle. Let's float calmly through the nest of anglerfishes. It's fine, nothing's gonna hurt me. Don't worry about it, Joe. Don't worry about it. I had to even just look behind me. Can't see much doing that. Okay, the jelly's coming into view. That usually means I'm relatively far from the anglerfish. Let's just oh no, we're not that far from the anglerfish. Let's keep going a bit. Let's keep going. So glad I didn't trust my instincts there. I know there's at least one more of the fuckers around here. The first three aren't it. You. What are you? You're a hole. We'll head for that then. That's going to be our first destination. Pretty certain this isn't the one we want to go into, but it will allow us to do what I need to do here and rule out the rest of them. So, the one I'm looking for, I believe, was in like the tangle of vines. It might be that one. I have to just send the scout out in that direction. No, that's an anglerfish. Okay, cool. I think we need to actually like float into the vine tangle a bit. Need to head this away. Into the depths. Probably that one. Probably that one. That was fucking lucky. I'm just gonna trust it. I don't have time to fucking filter out my options or anything. I'm just trusting it. It's looking good. It's looking good. I remember the yellow. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Fucking awesome. Fucking A+. Oh God, I hope I have enough time to get what I need done. Where's the entrance? There it is. Right, ship, you've served me very well, but I'm apparently going to try and fly this instead. Which might be a bad idea, considering it has a big fucking hole in it, but whatever. This is my plan. I mean, the music seems happy with what I'm doing. Music's very interested in what I'm trying to achieve here. I mean, this has to go here, right? It has to. Yes. Oh, we got gravity. Fucking A. That's what I want. I want some fucking gravity. Okay, we can power that. What's power? I know I don't have a lot of time, but... Okay, that's a black hole. Can we, Okay, that just takes us out again. Good thing I didn't step into that. Good to know. Maybe? Maybe? Oh, look. How do I get it out again now without... Oh, it's fucking... Can I reset this? Yes, I can, good. But yeah, that... No, fuck. No, fuck. I'm panicking here, because I don't know how much time I've got. I need to be a bit more fucking careful with what I'm... No, no, you on. You on. Ball out. Fairly happy with that signal. And we need this. No, fuck. This is really... My stick is far too sensitive for this. Oof. There we go. There we go. And the last one. Last one's a big one. Round like this. Down. And like this. Yeah? Yeah? Do it. Still on board the ship. You just... Is that it? Is that the eye? It's spectacular. I'll give it that, but what does this mean for me? How does this help me? Do we go out into that? Because that seems dumb. What if we fucking shoot this through here now? Oh, it takes us somewhere. That ain't Dark Bramble. Fuck it, we're going for it. Don't come this far and then not take chances, right? But why? Hey, there's the Quantum Moon. Long time no see, bud. Yeah, this is all very familiar. I've seen this texture before. It's like melted ice lolly of a texture. What's so great about this place? It's just a perpetual storm on a nothing planet. Am I going to be enlightened from coming here? Is it going to save my species and my solar system from an erupting sun? And my entire universe from fucking going down the drain as well, if what the Nomai says is true? I don't see how it can. Just a big storm. Just a big bad storm, and I don't have a jellyfish to protect me from it this time. Guess we'll keep walking. It got very dark. Oh, what is going on? Oh, please stop this. Please stop. Oh, it's the fucking quantum rock again. Oh, this is fucking spooky. I don't like it. I wasn't prepared for spooks today. It's that same one that was showing up on Brittle Hollow, isn't it? With the trees. That's not a nice sound effect. I'm usually quite good with horror games because I'm prepared for them, but when they put horror elements into other games, that gets me. Just out of the blue like that. I was comfortable with this game. I knew everything I needed to know about it. Do I go in? Swear to God if I die from falling off here. Oh no, it's fine. Gravity. They're just like little knobbles, they're not proper holes, unless this one is. What am I... I don't know if I'm still under time constraints, is the thing. I feel like everything's been leading to this bowl, but... What am I meant to do now I'm here? This? Was I meant to do this? I mean, something's happening. I didn't just instantly die. But... that doesn't mean I'm okay with it. The fuck? The fuck? Why am I here? Why is everything in darkness? The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, a Harthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. Okay. But what does that mean for me? How is that good? At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. All of the life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. Yeah, you and me both, bud. The Nomai came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when their interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we call ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly and without warning. Yeah, ghost matter was a bitch. I didn't realise that was what completely wiped out the Nomai though. That's kind of news to me, honestly. We go upstairs. Okay. But that's not the happiest end I've ever seen. I mean, okay, we don't seem to be quite done yet, but... Oh, it's a forest. It's a forest pretending to not be a forest. So I get what? So the universe ends and then everything restarts? Is that what we're getting at here? Second Big Bang sort of business? This is all getting very conceptual at this point. I had a firm grasp of what was going on up until this last sort of few minutes. Seems like I was the sole survivor of my solar system fucking ending. Oh no, they're all still winking out. They're all still going. Yeah, I think the universe is just dying around me. I think I'm watching the heat death of the universe, and that's kind of depressing. Like seeing the Harthians all go and all that, seeing my little solar system I've been exploring get wiped out is one thing, but this is everything. Fucking everything's gone. Everything but the eye, I suppose. Good for the eye. Identified signal. Outer Wilds? That's me, though. That was me, though. That wasn't anything. That was me. No, we're not picking up anything now. Just this little twee. Little tiny twee. God, I hate quantum bullshit. Ugh, my shadow spooked me. I mean, this is all well and good. Hello. Esker, are you the dude off the moon? I feel like you might be. Can't really remember. You hear music? Yeah, marshmallow. Not about anything else. It's definitely marshmallow. If I just keep spinning, is more stuff going to happen? Or was that just a clue for me to... I am so confused by this ending. I mean, I get it, the ending hasn't actually ended yet, but... I mean, we're pretty close, right? It's just a banjo playing by itself. That's spooky. That's all we're picking up, though. Just the banjo. Hey, Esker. Hey, Esker, there's a banjo playing by itself over there. It's extra creepy that you're just saying one line of dialogue infinitely, like you're not actually a real person and just like some sort of figment of my imagination. I'd rather you weren't here at all if that's what you're gonna do. I'm definitely missing something with this banjo, aren't I? Do we... I guess we go up and over. Nope, no way in from the top. Is this really going to be the puzzle that ends my playthrough? Am I going to be stuck here for forever? There's no other traces anywhere else. It's not like... Oh, cool. Of course, quantum bullshit. Hey Esker, I found a banjo. Hey Esker. Esker, hey. Oh, it's Ryback. I forgot all the voices I gave these guys. It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we need the others for the next part. We need, you know, everyone. No rush, take your time. It might not even exist here. Alright. We're gonna play collect the musicians for a little while, that's fine. That's cool. This isn't a drum. This is a spaceship. Do we need to... Do we need to do something here that I'm... Zoom in? Since when could I zoom in? Is that something I've always been able to do? Have I had a telescope this entire time? It's going to be nice getting all the boys together, hearing the full song. I always wondered if that was going to be a thing we did, like actually in the actual game. Not this weird, crazy post-game thing. Across Old Bark. In the ancient glade. It's always dark. Yeah? There you are. Found our fucking giant's deep floaty boy. Getting the band back together, play one last reunion tour. Which is odd because, like, from my understanding, the universe was wiped out, and as the only dude on the eye of the universe, fucking hell. That's spooky. That was super spooky. As the only dude on the eye of the universe, I was the only one who survived, so I don't know why I'm able to bring these musicians back to life, but... I mean, whatever, dude. Whatever. Harmonica. Is that everyone? Am I missing anyone? Piano? That's a piano, right? Who the fuck's playing piano? I don't remember seeing anyone play piano in space. That is super fucking creepy. Fucking Namai bones. Worship me as your god. That's basically what I am. You're not meant to go all that way, right? Something to do with that star. Oh, there's a dude up there now. Oh, they're climbing. You go, dudes. You go, creepy fucking teleporting skeletons. Alright. Not off-putting at all that these fucking zombies are doing their thing to summon spaceships from space in spatial ways. Nope. I feel like we're going a long way for the sake of this. But then, as Rybeck so kindly mentioned, there's no time anymore. So who cares? Who cares how long this video is? Time doesn't exist. Are we bringing our pal from the Quantum Moon over to play with us? Looks like we are. So, posse. Is that all he is? Seems it. conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? For sure. The song is new to me, but I'm honoured to be a part of it. Oh, his little stick is a piano, apparently. What do you say? What do you say, time buddy? Ready to start the music? Always. This should be cool. Feldspar, you monster. I remember your voice. Well, what do you say? Should I get out the old harmonica? Ha, there goes nothing. I can't wait to play with the old music group again. Can I start? Okay, I won't let you down. Oh, he just whistles. I forgot about that. You can't just whistle. That's not playing a musician instrument. Hey, Chert. Did I ever meet Chert? I don't remember Tiny Egghead Boy. Get on it. And of course, Rybeck, my plucky little banjo friend. That's the good shit right there. Good way to spend eternity, I suppose. Oh boy, what now? Well, we're not meant to headbutt it. Can confirm that. Anyone got any ideas on this? I mean, you're most likely right, Solanum. I believe we've reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to collapse the innumerable possibilities before us. You ready to learn what comes next? Always. I admire your curiosity, friend. Let's find out together. How do we do that? I learned a lot by the end of everything. Past is past, but now that's, that's okay. It's never really gone completely. The future is always built upon the past, even if we won't get to see it. Still, it's time for something new now. If it's over now, I had a good time learning. I think the rules are about to change. Wow, how long has it been since I got to make music with everyone around a campfire? I'm really happy we're all here. You cut it a little close, don't you think? Well, it worked out alright in the end, I suppose. Huh. I hope there are beasties in the next one. Tell you what, this has been really fun, and I got to help make something pretty cool, so I've got no complaints. I mean, not me exactly, but close enough. It's the kind of thing that makes you glad you stopped and smelled the pine trees along the way, you know? I guess I do now. I guess I do. So I don't know what I'm meant to do, though. Go, scout it! Alright. Okay, that time headbutting it seemed to work. Oh! I wasn't ready for that. Yeah? Take me into the light, I suppose. At the end. I assume that what happened there. It's a bit vague, a bit confusing. But I assume that what happened there was I survived the end of the universe by chilling in the eye of the universe, and then new universe was born. That was the Big Bang that we saw at the end there. I think that's what they were getting at. Pretty nifty, really. Pretty nifty. So, God, I only did this for the witness yesterday, but I guess I need to give my little wrap up here. Wasn't expecting to finish today, honestly. As I say, I had my hints and my outright facts on how to do the next couple of steps, but I thought it would be one more video before we saw the grand finale. And I know this one's overrun a bit, but hey, I think it was worth it to see all that play out. What a game! What a fucking game! I mean, I have my gripes. I always have my gripes, to be fair. Aside from the omnipotent god being that is Ocarina of Time, every game I love has its downsides. Dark Bramble being a big one of those. Although, as I say, even that, maybe I was just a bit slow on the uptake. Maybe if I'd really thought about how I could use my scouter and my signal tracker and all that more effectively, I could have found my way through there a bit more smoothly. But fucking hell, this game was so clever, and in a completely different way to how The Witness was clever. If you've seen my wrap up for The Witness, I praised its individual puzzles, how clever they were and how well they intertwined with one another and everything, and just how they were able to tax the brain without keeping everything framed in a single sort of picture. Whereas this is the big picture. The puzzles weren't as obvious. It wasn't like here's a solution that you have to solve, but fucking hell, it was made in Unity. Good job, dudes. Unity's a good engine. Like, fucking people knocking at Unity need to shut the fuck up, but that's by the by. Kind of lost my train of thought. Yeah, it's very big picture, this game, and I appreciate that, like, you solve a puzzle and it doesn't necessarily, there's no immediate payoff, you know. Most of the time you solve a puzzle in this game and it gives you a clue to solve the next puzzle. It's just a chain of interlocking world events that build up to, well, this video, basically. Everything I've done in this game has sort of led up to that climax, which, you know, not a bad one. Not a bad one, all things considered. Bizarre. Took a bit of adjusting to, but certainly not a bad ending for the whole thing. It goes without saying that, like, games like this are a rarity. There's a lot of games out there that will have puzzle elements in them, but will usually take you by the hand and lead you through them. And this game, it just gives you a world and says, go figure it out for yourself. And yet that can be frustrating. I mean, if you've watched this whole series, may God have mercy on your soul, but also you will have seen me fucking struggle at times. And as previously mentioned, I've needed 2 pretty big hints and one straight up look up of a walkthrough in order to get through this. So it's not always obvious what you need to do, and if anyone playing this themselves should probably have a walkthrough to hand, honestly, if they want to get through it in any sort of relative pace. But I'd love to see more games like this. I'd love to see more games where it's not just here's a puzzle, solve it. It's here's a world, unlock it. You know, pick away at the thread until everything makes sense, and it's very cool. It's very cool. Basically, it's almost a narrative game more than a puzzle game, which is odd to say considering how little actual front-loaded narrative there is in it, but there's a lot to sort of discover. Almost like Dark Souls. Shut up, Jeff. Shut up. Oh, there's more. 14.3 billion years later. Am I in control, or is this just a cutscene? It's a cutscene. Okay. Yeah. Some more dudes did it all again. Was that my spaceship? Am I supposed to have survived 14.3 billion years? Because that seems kind of unlikely. Even if I am some sort of self-regenerating lizard or whatever the fuck I am, I probably still would have died. I don't know. Whatever, I think that's it. I think we've looped back to the title screen now. Anyway, I kind of lost my train of thought there with that little extra bit sort of cutting me off, but I don't think there's much else to say, really. This is a very good game. Genuinely a Game of the Year contender from last year, which I'm kind of sorry I didn't play it at the time, honestly. But goddamn, like this. Recommend this to your friends. Make people play this. It's a game that needs to be played. It's such a refreshing break from, I don't want to say AAA games, it's definitely not a AAA game, but a lot of the bigger budget games, shall we say, are getting so homogenized, and it's so nice to see something like this come along and just be completely fucking left field and do what it wants and do it really fucking well. So, big round of applause. Let's just have a big round of applause for the Outer Wilds here. Yeah, it deserves it. Fucking ace game. And I guess that's where we end here. It's been a fucking wild ride. It's been a good time. Don't know what I'm playing next. I usually play 2 games at once, and I've just more or less finished 2 games. I'm gonna go back to The Witness, but that's by the by. So I'm gonna have to pick some shit to experiment with tomorrow. That's gonna be fun. If you want to stick around for that, by all means, do so. Nice to have you on board. This train tends to derail a lot, but you know, it can still generally get passengers from A to B. If you don't stick around, fair play to you. You're here for the Outer Wilds playthrough. You've seen it. Good, nice, sweet. I'll see you all around, or not. Whatever does it for you. And fucking Outer Wilds, guys. Jesus, what a game. Bye.